Hang on, I need a, as you would say, a sip of personality before we begin, Yazzo.
Definitely need a sip of personality with this weather.
It's not great. Although it is a lovely, cosy weekend to stay in and drink some wine and eat some lamb, I reckon. Episode 50. Wow. Episode 50. And what we thought we would do is recreate our most viewed video. 100,000 views, Yazzo. Can you believe that shit?
It's unbelievable.
100,000 views. So we're going to do the 6-hour slow lamb on the Kamado Joe. We're going to do it slightly differently. Last time we did red wine. This time we're going to do white wine, which is
all of the wines.
Works just as well. It's got to have wine and stock and all of those businesses. It's going to be, it's just fucking incredible, really, isn't it?
Yep.
It's, yep.
I make lamb.
All right, let's crack on. Okay, so we've got our lovely leg of lamb here. This is 2 3/4 kilos. And the first thing we need to do is put some scoring into the fat cap so we can get those lovely herbs and salt and everything getting right into it and seasoning it. So a nice sharp knife. Cut into the lamb, get some nice slashes in there. As well. Firstly, we'll go down with some olive oil on top and just work that in, a bit of a binder. Work that in, get it all the way in there, get your hands dirty. Nice liberal coating of salt. Don't be shy, it's a massive chunk of some cracked black pepper. Again, don't be shy, just have at it. Now I've got some chopped garlic and rosemary and thyme, and I'm just going to work that into those slashes as best I can. I've got about 4 cloves of garlic here, and I guess a handful of rosemary and thyme combined. So that's about that. Kamado Joe is set for 120 degrees Celsius. We're going to go for 3 hours open, get some nice colour and bark on the outside of the lamb, and then approximately 3 hours covered in the wine and the stock and all of the goodness. It's going to be amazing. We'll check in from time to time during the cook. I'm going to make Yazzo make some side dishes, which probably won't go on camera because she's a pain in the ass and doesn't want to do it.
And in her pyjamas.
And she's in her pyjamas filming. And we're having whiskey at 1:45, which is outstanding. Let's head outside and get this thing on. All right, let's see how we're doing here. We've been 90 minutes. That's looking good. This guy turn. Come here. Bloody hell. There we go. nice bark forming there, which is great. We'll give this another 90 minutes or so and we should be ready to wrap. Alright, we're looking great here, so I'm going to get this guy inside and we'll get him all wrapped up and we'll show you what to do from there. Alright, so we've got my favourite roasting tray here. We're just putting some chopped onions in the bottom and we'll go right on top of that with our delicious looking leg of lamb. And now we're just going to add to that some chicken stock and a little bit of white wine. Probably about half a cup of each, something along those lines. So stock in, and I'm using the stock that I used from the spritzing liquid. And we'll just go in with, again, a nice slug of white wine. A few little sprigs of rosemary in there as well. And just a couple of smashed cloves of garlic, paper and all, doesn't matter. Just chuck that in there as well. And now we just need to get this wrapped up and we're ready to go. All right, so that's that. Now we're gonna head back out on the Kamado and it'll be probably about another 3 hours or so, but I'll keep checking it for fork tenderness after probably, I don't know, a couple of hours or so. Till then, sit back, have a couple of scotches and wait. Alright, I've just checked this and I can tell you that it is absolutely very much done. You can see my tongs are just squishing right into that. So we're going to get this guy off now and give it a rest for half an hour, 40 minutes or so, and then we'll pull it apart and have a taste test. Looks magnificent. How's the wine too? I'm not mad at that either. Look at this magnificence here, Yazo. This has turned out quite fabulous, actually. Look, the best thing about lamb is honestly, if you were in a rush and you pulled it a little bit before it was done and it was, you know, still a little bit like not pull apart tender, it would be fine. If you are cooking it for another hour, it's probably going to be fine. It's really, really forgiving. A lot of guys talk about, oh, you should do pork shoulder because it's really forgiving, and it, you know, if you overdo it, it's fine. It'll fall off, you know, it'll fall apart. It'll still be fine. It won't be too dry. I reckon lamb leg, honestly, is one of the most forgiving things that I've cooked, and I know a lot of Americans are a little bit skeptical. I am noticing a little bit on the socials that the Americans are getting into it a little bit more, and that makes me happy because this is just great. I think. Anyway, what do you reckon, Yazo?
Looks good.
I reckon it's great. Now, I'm going to take this bit here off the shin because this is my favourite part. And I mean, look at this. Look, I dig my fork in, and that's just, if I press, that is just going to come completely apart. You can tell. Fantastic. We'll just get a little bit of this with the lovely juices. Yazo, what do you reckon? I'm squishing it with my tongue. I'm not even chewing it. Here, come have it. There's not even actual words coming out of my mouth right now.
It's too hard. I can't. Leave it.
It's not too hot.
No, I'm saying I can't do both with this big contraption that you got me for the phone.
That is so good. And as you can see, very easy. I kept this video pretty short and simple. I didn't really have Yazzo for a lot of the day, so I did a fair bit of the filming myself, which you can probably tell. And it is spectacular. Give it a go. Thanks for hanging out with us again. Thanks for 100,000 videos on the other lamb one. Let's get this one to 100,000 too, if you don't mind. That would be amazing. Like, comment, share. Share it around with your friends. Please tell me what you think. I love responding to the comments and reading them all. Makes me feel like a bit of a rock star, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, get on board. All right, wrap this shit up, as I was saying. Thanks, guys. We'll see you on the next one.